Good evening everyone and welcome to the Sochi Autodrome here in Russia for round 4 of Under the Lights Racing. Sochi is the third longest race on the calendar, stretching 3.634 miles. Here we are then, 18 corners, 6 to the left and 9 to the right. 65 gear changes will be going on per lap on this track. That will be 1700 this race for the drivers. 3 heavy braking zones in this track, turn 2, turn 4 and turn 13. So watch out for the action right there. So to the standings, we go to the top of the leaderboard is VR46 GMO with 62 points, Raw Nosh with 44 points and the Chuck Brothers with 40 points. That's a gap of 22 points between the top 3 drivers. Welcome ladies and gentlemen, hope we have a really good race this evening. Some cars going out on track right now. Let's get these settings up for you and look forward to some fantastic action this evening. Rishi is out on the track, Matty Jones is out on the track, Matthew XY3 is also out. Rush is going to be the first one of our gentlemen tonight to do a flying lap. He's out on the soft tyres at the moment. We'll just sit on board with this Williams and watch the first flying lap of the evening. So just coming around now to the start finish straight and away we go, full power. He's left his ERS on that last lap, so that's taken him right down to under 50% before he even started his hot lap. Maybe he's forgot to turn that off, I don't know. Down into third gear through the right hander, going down the very big sweeping left hander. Managed to keep it in with the track limits right there. Rushy 994 on his hot lap. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Somebody might have just had a little spin there. It's a red car down there. I'll go back on board with Rushy and see what's going on. Did have a purple sector 2, but he's the first guy to set a hot lap, so that's why that's happening. Down into the final sector. Keeping off that curve, it's a little bit slippery if you ride that a little bit too much. Down to second, takes plenty of curb there. Sets himself up for the apex for the next corner. Down to the second to last corner. Seems like a tidy lap. It's going to be set in 1:33.18. Let's see who else we've got on the track coming around now. 1:30.15 from Matthew XY3. Very nice lap from that Aston Martin. Appledorn just coming out the pits of the Mercedes. Got Chuckle coming on to his hot lap in the Mercedes-Benz. Trying to drag a little bit of wind off of the car in front there. Cheeky little move to try and gain a couple of tenths right there. Give you a bit of an aerial view going on as well. So that's through sector 1. He's got a purple sector 1, has the Chuckle Brothers. Curtis has got the purple sector 1 right now. We've got some more lap times coming in. Clement Pheasant 44.0. Matty Jones 1:32. Nice lap from Matty Jones there. Let's sit on board with the Chuckles and see how his lap pans out in this Mercedes. Like to give everybody some nice air time as and when I can for the hot laps and also in the race. Oh, just a little bit of a wiggle on the back end there as he comes around that corner. There could be a little bit of an improvement to be made on that corner for him. Might have lost him a tenth or two. Coming down to the second to last corner right now. It's going to be not a bad lap at all, this. 1:30.15. So we've got the top three there on 1:31.5s. Very nice. Schnitzy 91 just got track limits there. He's just gone over the threshold, unfortunately. Few people still in the pits. Have a look at Appledorn in the Mercedes-Benz as well. Chuckle Brothers teammate, of course. Keeps it just inside. That tyre was on the very limitations of the track limits there. Very well. He's got a purple sector 1, I believe. Getting a little bit of traffic there. That's not going to do him any favours whatsoever. Let's hope it hasn't impeded his lap too much. He has got the Chuckle brother in front of him, giving him a nice little tour there. Cheeky little move from the teammates right there. That's what we need to be seeing, a bit of sportsmanship there. It's giving him the purple sector 2 as well. Appledorn. Let's see how he pans it out here. If you can get this purple sector 3 nailed, they should be on for an absolute flyer. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Down to the second to last corner. Coming around now to the last corner. Going to be a 1:32.1. So no, that little toe didn't help him, unfortunately. Matty Jones off for another flying lap. Zonvelt in the Ferrari coming over the line at 1:32.3. Clement Pheasant 1:44.0 still going down and down, unfortunately. Oh, we have the Craig the Chuckle Brothers 1:31.4. That's a very nice lap in the Alpha Tauri indeed. Hello Jacob, thank you for joining, young man. Jason's just coming out of the pits now. Nine minutes 36 left of the session. Rob Popperdom just coming around to start his lap now in the Red Bull. Ron Nosh also in the Red Bull, so these guys look like they're going to be helping each other out. I don't know if that's been discussed before they came out on track, I'm not sure. Just keeping an eye on these Red Bulls at the minute. See what they're up to. The Red Bull in front's just a little bit far out the way. Raw Popperdom and Raw Nosh. Don't know if the plan was to give each other a tour, but Raw Nosh has a purple first sector, so he's on an absolute flyer at the moment. Chuckle Brothers still on the P1 position with a 1:31.4 in that Alpha Tauri. See how far Raw Popperdom is. Yeah. Just keep an eye on these Red Bulls, chaps. See what's going on. Purple sector 2 for Raw Nosh as well. So this looks like it might well be a fastest qualifying lap up to now if he manages to knit up this third sector. If he gets these final two corners right, Had a little bit of a sloppy first section of the third sector. Hopefully he can maybe save it. Yep, he's put it in 1:31 at 3. And Jason's invalidated, so he's going to probably go again. Mr. JFX lad. Chuckle Brothers also on another flying lap, trying to better his time. Vag is on an out lap. Rushy is on a flying lap. Let's have a look at Rushy. See how he's getting on with himself. Down the back straight. Trying to get as much speed as he can. Oh, just overcooked it a little bit, just a little bit late on them brakes there, unfortunately. But managed to keep it tidy enough. Didn't lose much time, but maybe took a tenth off him, tenth and a half perhaps. Just needed a bit sharper on them brakes, unfortunately. Yeah, he's going to come into the pits. Let's have a look where. So Jason's going to go out and start another flying lap. Here we go, we've gone green again for him. Let's see how Mr. GFX lad goes around Russia. I know he's quite pacey around here, to be honest. So hopefully he can knit a good lap together. That's very tidy, very tidy. So Raw Nosh at the minute is the man to beat with a 1:31.3 in that Red Bull. Raw Poppadom's gone back in the pit, so he hasn't set a lap yet. Only people not set a lap is Raw Poppadom and Mr. GFX lad. Jason's looking pretty good at the minute for a nice lap. Keeping it very tidy, very controlled, very sophisticated. He's keeping very nice turns in there indeed. Very nice. Pleasure to watch. He's got a purple sector 2 as Jason. Didn't see the sector 1. Purple sector 2, so he gets this third sector knitted together. He could be on for a provisional pole position in the Alfa Romeo. It's looking good, looking very good. 1:31.9. Oh, just lost out in that final sector, I think. Still a good lap, P6, still a good lap. I'll sit on board with Craig, he's going again. Ooh, just invalidated. That left-hand tyre just crept over the white lines, unfortunately. Matty XY3 is having a little bit of a wiggle on the rear end there, but he's managing to get a little bit of a tow off of the car in front. He will be getting some draft off of that vehicle. He's got a purple sector 2 for that pleasure as well. Oh, just keeps it inside the lines, but that's messed him up for the corner after that. Got his apex all wrong there. He's been a little bit sloppy. Oh, he's pushing. He's pushing this Aston Martin to the limits. He wants this pole position, sorry. That puts Marty on at P4 with a 1:31.4. So the top 4 are separated by less than a tenth of a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a watch of Matty Jones in the Haas, see what he's up to, see if he can better his 1:32.2. sporting the Daniel Ricciardo helmet, I think that is. Very nice. Kept that tidy through there. Raw Poppadom on an outlap. It needs to be setting a lap time. Appledorn up into P3. And Stubb 050 is the fastest man on the track now with a 1:31.1. So the times are tumbling, ladies and gentlemen. The times are tumbling. Just giving a little bit of streaming time on board with Matty with purple sector 2. Very nice. Very nice second sector for Matty there. Just got a little bit out of shape there. It's going to lose in the vital tenths of a second to. Still might pumping up the grid though. So we'll see what happens. 2 minutes left of the session. No, hasn't bettered him unfortunately. Who else have we got out on track at the moment? Mr. GFX lad is on P8 at the minute. Sorry, my controller went a bit funny there. I don't know what happened there. Right, we've got Raw Poppadom who needs to set a lap now. He's just coming around to the second to last corner. We'll jump back on board with him in a second. Raw Nosh is also wanting that podium position to get on P1. Raw Poppadom, sorry, must have been already on a hot lap. Raw Poppadom puts it on P9 with a 1:31.9. Doesn't look like anybody else is going to be coming out. Oh, we're going to Matty XY3 is coming out the pits in the Austin Martin, wanting another go at things. Chuckle Brothers again on board. He's invalidated this lap, so he's trying to fly around to get another lap in. Jason stayed in the pits. He doesn't want to go out again by the looks of it. P8. Danny, Jason's teammate, out in the Alfa Romeo, currently in P13 with 1:32.3 on a fast lap just here. Keeping it nice and neat. Zonvelt's also on a hot lap, I believe. So we're getting the checkered flags in now, ladies and gentlemen. Stubb 050 is pole position. I'm not sure if Raw Nosh is second. He must be second, but it just says pit on my screen for some reason. Appledorn third. Unless somebody can beat the Chuckles, they're going to be fourth. On 1:32.1, Zonveld. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, your top 10. Stubb, Chuckles P2, Raw Nosh P3, Appledorn P4, Chuckle P5, oh, that's changed again. Stubb P1, Chuckle Brothers P2, Chuckle Brothers P3, Raw Nosh P4, Appledorn P5, Matthew XY3 P6, Ekinot 7th, Schnitzy 8th, 9th is Jason, Mr. GFX lad, and 10th is Raw Poppadom in the Red Bull. Jason did qualify on the mediums as well. I've just noticed there. That was so that's a very good lap from him for the mediums, keeping him with the soft runners in the top 10. That's going to give him the option to go longer, because the soft runners are going to have to come in a lot sooner than him, so he's going to be able to play the long game. So just waiting for the drivers sat on the grid to pick their strategies and what tyres and fuel that they want to be on for the race, for the best chance they can get to win the race. So I hope we don't have a recap of the Chuckle Brothers crashing into one another down the first part of the straight, writing each other off like we did in Once Upon a Time League race. I'm sure they won't want reminded of that, but I've always got pleasure in doing it for them. So away we go for a formation lap, ladies and gentlemen. So McLaren on pole, an Alpha Tauri P2, and a Mercedes P3, a Red Bull P4, a Mercedes P5. Should be a very, very good race. Turn 1's going to be a very interesting one, trying to avoid any contact. Not always possible, but we have a lot of clean drivers in the league, so shouldn't pose too much of a problem unless anybody goes kamikaze into the first corner. So halfway through our formation lap, ladies and gentlemen. Guys just getting the tyres nice and warmed up. Coming around the last couple of corners just to get the grid formed up. Everyone's nice and tight, so shouldn't have too much of a wait to get this Russian Grand Prix underway. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting formed up for the start of the race. The pit stop strategy is one stop, soft to mediums or soft to hards. One, two, three, 4, 5 lights. And away we go for the start of the Russian Grand Prix. Coming down to the first corner. McLaren still ahead. Chuckle on the outside of Chuckle. 2 cars wide at the minute. Almost 3 cars wide. Chuckle's put it down the middle. Oh, touch. There's contact right there. Chuckle's managed to keep it straight, but the Craig in the Alpha Tauri has been spun. Side by side action at the very front of the grid. The McLaren's still got that P1. Matty XY3 has just lost out to Chuck. We've got a Red Bull in the background. Rob Poppadom is out of the race. Virtual safety car is deployed. Vag also in the Alpine, suffering damage. Chuckle Brothers down the back of the grid in the Alpha Tauri suffered the most from that first corner incident, the contact there. So we're going to have a few broken wings. We do have some time penalties as well. Let's take a look at those. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. I would imagine that is for colliding with another vehicle. So we're going to be having some pit stops as well. I would think people will need to be coming in and changing some front wings. Jason's gone up to P7 in the Alfa Romeo. Has also got wing damage, so he'll be needing to come in to change that end plate as well. Let's have a look at the people up ahead, see if anybody else has got damage. I'm trying to look at these front wings as they're going past me. Looks like Chuckle Brothers still has his end plates, but I'm not sure if he's carried any damage at all. No time penalties up the top. Appledorn's coming. No time penalties right down till P10, which is Matty Jones. We have got a safety car as well, so now is the time to get in and get them front wings changed. Shame for Jason because he's on those mediums, so that means he's been forced into a strategy change, but he's not gonna. He's gonna keep on the mediums. He's gonna keep on the mediums and hopefully keep a couple of positions if he can. So got quite a lot of people down in the pits here, but Jason's got enough pace to get his Alfa Romeo back up that grid for sure. So that's mashed the grid up a bit now from what we started on. Stubbs still on P1, managed to avoid all the carnage from the first corner. Matty XY3 has benefited from that as well. Position changes. Ron Nosh has got up 2. Matty XY3 has gone up 3 positions. Chuck's lost out a place to Matty XY3. Eknot's gained 2. Danny is gained 6. Matty Jones has gained 6, so he's done well out of that, bar his 5-second penalty, of course. Rush's gained 9, so he's benefited the most. He's got up to P8. Gekta 95 has gone up 6, and Perry has gone up 8, so quite a lot of people have benefited from that. Jason's lost 4 positions on that spell, and Chuck Brothers has lost 9 positions, so he'll be kicking his little self about that. He was winning the race win, but he's going to have to fight tooth and nail for that now. So that has an half put a cat amongst pigeons, mixing this grid up. Anything could happen, ladies and gentlemen. We've still got 25 laps to go. So we'll probably go around again just to get everybody back where they need to be on the track. So hopefully the safety car will come in this lap and we can bring you some more action on this Sochi circuit. So Matty Jones left with a time penalty, but He didn't come in the pit, so he hasn't served that penalty. The other guys have saved it under the safety car. Fortunately for them. Tyres. Top 5 are on the softs. Danny's P6 has gone on the mediums. Matt is still on the softs. I've got another couple of mediums, so it's pretty mixed on the tyre situation at the minute. Safety car is in this lap, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see what happens with swapping of positions on the restart. Everyone weaving frantically side to side to try and get a bit of heat into them tyres. Try and make them nice and sticky. And away we go. We are off again. We are off again. Everybody's nice and tightly packed, close together. Appledorn tried to look down the inside of the Alpha Tauri of Chuckle. Nothing to be doing. Matty XY3 on the back of Raw Nosh in that Red Bull. Seems the closest of anyone for the overstay, but Chuckle's going down the inside. Oh, oh, that's very, very close. Very, very close indeed. Didn't quite make it stick. He's going to go for it again. He's going to tuck him behind for that slipstream. He's going to try and get the better for the corner. Matty's just overcooked it and put his car right where he doesn't want to see it. This is a heck of a battle between these two guys. Nobody's yielding this whatsoever. Chuck seems to have got the move done. Just exceeds track limits a bit there. He will get a warning for that. Seems to have got the move done. Jason's up into P11 now. So he's pushing up the grid. He's gained 2 positions in that lap, which is very, very good going. Chuck has done the move on Gector, up into P8 now, and away he goes. Jason's lost out to Appledorn, but he's not giving that position up without a fight. Definitely not. Appledorn gets pushed out wide through his own mistake. Jason's bringing it back again. He's not going to give this up. This is a battle as well. This is a battle for P11 as well. Let's watch these two fight out like a pair of heavyweight boxers. Perry is making the move with the Alpine. Has he made it stick? No. He's had to yield the position, unfortunately. He just got it a little bit loose there, a little bit wrong, unfortunately. Jason's got an Alpine biting his ankles too. 135 dead for the fastest lap. Just try to keep my eyes on a bit of action for you guys. Here comes the DRS. This will help a lot. We're going to be forming a little bit of a DRS train now, though, unfortunately. Rushy and Gector are going at it head to head. Sorry, Rushy and Chuckle are going at it. Schnitzky's got a 3-second time penalty. The light is flashing on that Alpha Tauri Honda. Jason's very, very, very close and in striking distance now to the car in front, but also Appledorn is also very close to Gekter in front of him as well. And Schnitzky all over the back of these guys as well. This is, wow, close racing, close racing. So Bob just see if we get this overtake done, but it is a little bit of a DRS train, so it's going to be difficult to say the least, but he needs to just watch his back for this car behind him with Vags behind him as well. Matty Jones is having a lovely little race up here in P6, battling with the big boys at the top. He's doing very well. Yeah, he's doing very well indeed. Even get some nice bit of DRS there as well. Yep, he's holding himself very nice and tidy. Really nice driving from Matthew XY through there. Sector 3 we have a yellow flag. It's a Haas. Clement Pheasant seemed to have had a little spin. Mr. GFX lad is battling with Vag now. He's just lost that position, unfortunately. What's tyres? They're both on the medium tyres as well. Jason's fancying his chances here. Vag's just got the outside out. He's getting. What the hell's going on here? Schnitzky barging Jason out of the way. That's not on. That's not very good driving. Yeah, that's not good at all. We don't like to see things like that. Now we've got people hitting him in the rear. I caught that on the stream there. The Ferrari has spanned Jason. Zonveld has spanned Jason there. Yeah, that wasn't not good to see. See if Matthew's got enough now to get that Honda. Yes, he has. Matty Jones is still all over this. So, up at the top, we seem to be forgetting about these guys. So all the battles are down the rear. We've got 3 seconds separating the top 3. Sorry, 2.4 seconds. Chuckles within 0.8 of a second, so he's reeling in that Red Bull. Well, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton going on here. Gaining and gaining. Ecknott wants the position off Matthew XY3. Matty Jones is having an absolutely superb race. That 5-second penalty is not doing him any favours, but he's still not letting it affect his driving. He's kept it very nice and tidy. Just getting the speed and power where he needs it. Try to keep in that slipstream just to get them tenths of seconds back. That's it. Matthew XY3 has got that position off Ecknott. Well, that's not going to be given up lightly. We've got Matthew Jones back there, look as well. Oh, he's taking a sniff at the back of that gearbox now. Appledorn coming up the back of Rushy as well. We've got try to harvest the energy of that Williams in front. Everybody's harvesting energy up in front of Appledorn at this point in time. Sorry guys, my timing's a bit all over. So, he's got the DRS on Matthew XY3 now. Who's going to give the position? We've got a bit of contact there. They're fighting tooth and nail, these guys, at the moment. Some nice racing going on though. Some nice racing going on indeed. Matty Jones still side P6, just waiting for an opportunity or a mistake from somebody so he can stick that Haas up a few places. Chuck's going for the move, here he goes. There we go, nicely done, nicely done. Sector 3, yellow flag, we've got a spinner. It must have been Danny, Jason's teammate. Jason's in P14 now. Still 17 laps of the race remaining, so we shall see what occurs. Ron Nosh is trying to take that position back off of the Chuckles as well. And Matty Jones is so close. So close, he just can't find a way past. With these guys battling in front as well, it's he just wants that little opportunity. Down the Chuckles on the back of him. Craig is all over the back of this as well. He's going to fancy his chances of getting past 1, 2, if not 3 of them. We have another position up here now. Raw Nosh has taken the Chuckle brothers. Chuckles found an opportunity though on the inside. Raw Nosh is in the wrong place to be trying to take that position back there. Chuckle just needs to use a little bit of ERS just to pull him out of the sticky stuff there. Raw Nosh is going to the pit, so he's not going to get DRS on him this lap. Let's take a look at these tyres, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking about that time of race where the soft runners need to be coming in and changing on to whatever other tyre they want to be choosing. So considering Jason's been spun, he's only 20 seconds behind the leader, which isn't bad at all, and his time's falling down as well. So he's not doing bad considering he got spun by that Ferrari that hit him in the rear a few laps ago. The fastest lap is Clement Fez 1:34.8 whilst I'm in that section there. Let's have a look for a few battles. Stubby's out in front into the McLaren. Appledorn. Oh, we've got people going wide here. Oh, Matty's taken Appledorn, but he might lose that position. He has lost that position. Ooh, Matty. I think your tyres have gone, mate. I think you might want to jump into that pits and put some mediums on, brother. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. They just didn't want to stop you there, did they, unfortunately? Yeah, they didn't want to stop you there. Made the right choice. Come in at the pits. Put a fresh set of boots on. Jason up to 7th position now with people pitting, so keep these mediums going. Let's see, on 9-lap old mediums, stretch them for another 8 or 9 laps. Yellow sector 2. Can't see anything wrong at the minute. Safety cars come out. What's going on? don't really know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I've missed something. I just don't know what. Let's take a look at these time penalties. Three for Chuckle, 3 for Matthew XY3. So the safety car is going to be a cheap stop for quite a lot of people now. Matthew XY3 drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Obviously not paying attention to what he's doing. So your top 3 at this moment in time will change because people are coming to the pits. Jason's coming in as well. What's he going to be putting on here, I wonder? Interesting. It's 10 lap old medium, so yeah. I don't think he's got any mediums left. He's going to have to put the softs on and give it a big push, I think, unless he's going to choose the hards till the end. Softs. So Jason's going for a big push. So that's going to bring your top 3 at the moment to Stubb, who has led the whole race. Ronosh, BGR, Eknot for your top 3. Appledorn 5, Vag 6th, Rushy 7th, Schnitzy 8th, Chuckle Brothers 9th, and Gekter 10th. Jason just coming up in the rear there, 11th, but has got soft tyres on. He will be pushing up the grid. Oh, Matty XY3 has span under the safety car. Don't know what's happened there, but he's just getting his car turned around. I can't see any damage to his wing, whether it's a loss of concentration or I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, second safety car of the evening brings everybody back into play. Close battles throughout. Still got Aston Martin to catch up the grid. Matty XY3 span under the safety car. Maybe it's just cold rear tyres. He's just given a little bit too much throttle and just lost the rear through that sweeping corner. But he's coming in. He has got front wing damage. He's going to need to change that front wing. I don't really know what he's doing, to be honest. What is he doing? Don't really know what that was all about. So we've got 4 people out of the race: Clement Pheasant, Danny, Reese Pell and Rob Opperdom, all with DNFs, unfortunately for them. Matty Jones on the back of Jason. And we've got Zonville in the Ferrari. And Matty XY3 at the back of the grid, but also with a drive-through penalty that he'll have to serve within 3 racing laps. Safety car is in this lap, so we will be going racing again. So I've got a Mercedes P4 and P5 at the moment. Keep our eye on this. Stubbs just setting the pace. The other drivers, and he's gone. He's gone. He's away down the road. Jason wasting no time at all. Getting past 1. Going for 2. There's 2 cars on the first straight. Chuckle has got the overtake done on Eknot as well. Appledorn's all over the back of Eknot as well. He wants the Mercedes back to be behind one another again. We've got Vag, Schnitzy, Mr. JFX lad just a little bit far behind. Appledorn looking for that slipstream. Is he going to make a move? Is he going to make a move? Yes, he is. How's he going to have enough brakes? I don't think so. No, nearly contact. Oh, we've got a spinner. Vag has spun it. Jason moves up into P8. People so close, guys, so close. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the action for you. Try to give you the best action, the best I can. Jason fancies to go this now. Oh, he's got the better exit. He's got the better exit out of that turn. Very nice move, that man. Very nice move. That's what we like to see. Beautiful manoeuvre. Schukel's here, the 3/10 of a second just behind this Raw Nosh. But bear in mind, he does have that 3-second time penalty. Oof, he just needs to keep that in that track limits, otherwise he's going to enter another time penalty. Seems to be gaming on that Red Bull. Seems to have some good straight line speed, that Red Bull. No DRS yet. Jason in P7. Chuckle in P9. See what happens down into this turn. Ooh, good braking, good braking. He'll be fancying his chances for another car to get gobbled up down the home straight as well. Rushy on the back, Chuckle on the back. Matty Jones down to 11, unfortunately. He was having a fantastic race up until then. Jason's got to try to get that better exit, which I think he has. Yes, he has. That's a really, really good exit there. Good traction. And DRS. But the car in front also has DRS, so... Oh, he's going to have to fight for this. He's going to have to fight for this. Oh, no, this is... Oh, dear me. Just manages to squeeze that Alfa Romeo like a rizzle of paper. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Fantastic. And Chuck is also... I thought he was going to get the move done there on Raw Nosh, but he hasn't, unfortunately. Jason up to P6 now on those softs, but bear in mind, I don't know if they will last to the end. That's anybody's guess. Oh, Stubb has spun. Stubb has spun. P1 has spun. That has put right in the mixer now. Oh, Jason's just got a 3-second time penalty, mate. No. Ah, Chuckles feeling this now. He is feeling this now. Oh, that was a bit of a naughty move from that Red Bull there. He walked like that. He's all over the place. I think his internet lagged out. We'll let him off with that one. Yeah, his internet lagged out. He had a red cross above his head, so we'll let that one go. Rush is coming down on the Chuckle brothers. Whoa! Craig's not letting him have it. He's not letting him have it. He's saying no. You are not having this P7 off me, mate. But I don't think he'll have anything to say about it on the DRS zone. I don't think he'll be able to defend, to be honest. He's got no battery left to defend with. He's just going to have to wave at him as he goes by, unfortunately. Oh, we've got people coming in hot behind as well. Oh, wow. Matty's had a little bit of taken a little bit of advantage of that as well. Wow, there's absolutely wall-to-wall action through this race. There really is. Absolutely fantastic to watch. Jason coming on back of the Schnitzy now. Fancying his chances to get past and maybe even get a podium for this Russian Grand Prix. Schnitzy also has the DRS, but he hasn't got the same battery Jason has. He's only got 2%, so he's gobbling a lot of that battery up. Chuckles pulled almost a second on Raw Nosh up there. Craig just needs to get his lines just a bit better, just get into the rhythm, and he's going to be moving up there. He's 4 seconds behind his next victim, shall we say. There's Jason with his DRS. He's chosen to keep his battery though. He's happy enough just with the DRS at the moment. There's Schnitzy on the back of Appledorn as well. Let's have a little bit look further down, see how Matty's getting on. Well, Matty's only 4 tenths behind Rushy. Jason's getting closer and closer every time. I keep having to move back up the grid to have a watch. This is some good racing, guys. It's very nice racing indeed. If Jason's going to fancy using any battery down this back straight, I don't know. If he does, it could be interesting. Seem to be wanting to. I don't know. He uses it. Oh, there we go. There's his battery. I think he forgot about it. Matty Jones there, making a cheeky little manoeuvre on Rushy. Well done, Matty. Lights are flashing. Jason's made the move on Schnitz. He's up into P4 now. Chuckles only half a second now in front of Raw Nosh, who's going to absolutely plough by him in that Red Bull. Or is he? Or is he? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Jason's got his sights firmly set on Appledorn now. Craig seems to be losing time, unfortunately. Schnitzy on the back of Jason's runs a little bit wide. Perry down here is good looking to pull up to the back of these guys as well. Ploughing along in that Alpine very nicely. Got some good pace on him. Eknot's on the back of Schnitzy. Nobody behind him though. So he's going to be wanting to make a few positions up. Got a yellow flag in sector 2, but could have been somebody just crossing the line. Oh, Chuck's 3/10 behind, half a second behind now. See if you can take this position back. Sector 3 yellow flag again. Didn't get the exit he would have wanted, but he's still going to have the DRS. Whacks that ERS on as well. I think he's a little bit far back. Yeah, just a little bit far back, unfortunately, but close the gap nonetheless. Schnitz's trying to snatch that place back off of Jason, and he's having none of it. Saying, if you want it, mate, you're going to have to fight for it. Yeah, we've got Gekta on Rushy. These guys are a bit all over. Fighting for this position. Both Williams going at it, tooth and nail. This is really good hard racing, guys. Stubauer P1 most of the race, is down in P10 now. Looking to get some vital championship points back. Oh, we've got cars just all over there. Hit that curb a little bit too hard. I think Stubb might even... Ooh, just a little bit of a wiggle on it. Don't think he'll get a double overtake, not with the DRS of the car in front. See if he can make a move though. We'll stick with him for a minute. Perry's gone. Oh, Perry. Ooh, just a day later, $1 short. Unfortunately, just wasn't going to make that, was he? Was not going to make the Chuckles back into the P1 position, but Raw Nosh has 40% battery. And he's going to have the DRS. Chuckle has 5% battery. I don't think Raw Nosh is going to be able to have enough straight track to overtake him. Definitely not. No, definitely not. Jason into P3, taking Appledorn. Whilst I was watching the Chuckle brothers right there, Appledorn doesn't have any time penalties. Jason's going to have to take a 3-second gap to him, I believe, if I'm correct on my penalties. No, it's 6 seconds. I'm wrong. 6-second penalty for Jason, unfortunately. These top two are fighting, so Appledorn still get a podium as long as he keeps within 6 seconds of that Alfa Romeo. I think we've got a Haas span. We've got a safety car again, ladies and gentlemen. Another safety car. Matty Jones is out, unfortunately. I think he's put it in the wall, which is unlucky. Nobody anywhere near him, so I can't see his car on the track. So that's mixed things up. We'll see who's going to be coming in for a pit stop. Hi David, are you alright, buddy? Thanks for joining. Ronosh just managed to get himself a nice 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane, unfortunately. That's not good. So we've got a lot of people in the pits now, coming in, changing tyres. And Ron Nosh is going absolutely tooth and nail to try and catch back up to the safety car. Chuck Brothers on 10 lap old mediums with a 3-second penalty. Ron Nosh has got 5 seconds penalty. Stubbs got a 6-second penalty. Let's have a look what tyres people are on. Quite a lot going on there. Fresh softs. Jason has stayed on his... Just puts fresh softs on, sorry, as well, so... Penalties. Jason's still got 6 seconds. Zonvelt in 14th has got a drive through as well, unfortunately, in that Ferrari. So, it's not going to make a lot of difference. Appledorn could benefit most from these penalties because he's got no penalties whatsoever and he's sat in P5, so Chuck Brothers is quite a good position, a better position up in the top 4 because he's only got 3 seconds on everyone's 6s and 5s. So he's going to be feeling pretty happy about it, although he is on the 10 lap old mediums, so he might get gobbled up, but there's not many laps to go, so if you can hold them off or keep within the 3 seconds or the 2 seconds, it could be in with a shout, because when this car goes round again there'll only be 2 laps remaining, ladies and gentlemen. There won't be any DRS. It will just be purely the car, so there'll be no DRS advantage to be had at all. So we should be going again very shortly. This lap, just waiting for that Ferrari at the back there to catch up. So P1 Chuck Brothers, Stubb in at P2, Ronosh third, Mr GFX lad fourth, Appledorn 5th, Schnitzy 6th, Eknot 7th, Chuck Brothers 8th. Gekta 9th and Perry 10th. Safety car is in this lap and we will be go again. This is going to be mightily interesting from a commentator's point of view to see who battles come out on top. Schnitzy just not behaving himself. Chuckle's gone. Chuck has gone. He is on his way. Jace is all over the back of Ronosh here. Oh, just got squeezed slightly. Made the move stick though. Oops. Made the move stick. Ronosh is out. And now he's coming on the back of the Stubb. He's wanting to make this move as well by the looks of it. Is it enough track to make the move? No, there isn't. Perry's got a time penalty. Oh, just pushing the McLaren around the track. Gives the position back, he yields it, knows he's made a mistake. Good sportsmanship. Let's give him the position back. Chuckles down the road, 2 seconds down the road while these battles are going on. Oh, Appledorn just overcooked it slightly. Schnitzy's made the move as well. Not again. Oh my word. Oh dear. Appledorn all over the back of P2. Second to last lap, is there going to be enough room? It's pushed across, Schnitzy's coming down the inside. Oh, this is a 3-car wide right here. Oh, there's contact. Schnitzy wide again. That's put it in P2. No, he hasn't. He's fell further down the grid now. Appledorn in P2 now. Stubb in P3. Schnitzy P4. Craig in P5. Let's take a look at these time penalties. Craig's only got 3 seconds, so he's going to go P4 if he can get in at 2. Wow, these cars are so close together. Oh dear, more contact, spins. There's cars in the wall. Dear me. Oh my word, what is going on? Not good at all. It's got a little bit sloppy these last couple of laps, people just not giving respect like they should be. DRS is enabled. Last lap, here we go. Chuck's almost 3 seconds. He needs to make a 3-second gap to Appledorn, otherwise he is going to end up on the second step of the podium. So he needs to try and give it everything he can. Appledorn's within 2/10 of that time. Stubb has another 3-second penalty. Give him 9 seconds. 9 seconds of penalties for Stubb. Chuckle just needs to find 3/10 from somewhere, because Appledorn is coming and he wants that podium. And at this moment in time, he will get that podium. He needs to keep away from BRG as well, because BGR, Ecknott gets within 3 seconds, he's going to take the second position. But at the moment, it's 6/10 off it. Shuckle just needs to just get his foot down a little bit. Gekter's overtaken Stubb. He's got half a second. As long as he doesn't lose that, he's got the pace now. He's got it. I think he's going to get his. Chuck's going to get his P2 by the looks of things. Yep. So there you go. Appledorn P1, Chuckle Brothers P2, Ecknott P3. Chuck Brothers Craig P4, Gekter P5, Stubb at P6, Perry P7, P8 is Rushy, P9 is Onfelt, and Snitchy in P10. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Russian Grand Prix top 10. Computer driver of the day is SX Perry. Well raced for most of the race, gentlemen, but the last couple of laps are absolute carnage. Absolute carnage. Got to show more respect than that on the track, surely. We're better than this. So we've got 2 Mercedes up on the podium. P1, P2. Congratulations to them for the constructor points. Congratulations to Appledorn coming P1. Congratulations to Chuckle Brothers on the P2. And Eckott P3 in the Alpha Tauri. Well done, guys. Fastest lap was 1:33.9. set by VAG, but it won't count because it's outside of the top 10. And that's it for this evening, gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next week. Bye for now.